back. It's time for race 3 here at Circuit Americas in Austin, Texas for the Pirelli World Challenge. You can see here where you can see the start from Cox's perspective. Now this race is 45 minutes with a mandatory pit stop of 90 seconds. Now, plus 32 seconds to get from pit in to pit out at 35 miles an hour. So 122 seconds gap gives you enough time to change positions. You see here Cox is doing the same thing as in race 2, giving away everything he can. What a charitable driver. Most of these drivers will not do the same for him, sadly. He's given up more positions. All right, now let's take a look from Philip Berber's perspective. He is a number of positions back from Cox, as the position that you start on the grid is based on your best lap during the racing. You can see here he's on the inside. He's going to have to be cautious coming up to turn 1. Yesterday had a lot of tragedy go on there, and we definitely don't want to see anything happen. He's a pretty smart driver. Berber comes up, goes on the inside, cautious with the peripheral vision, sees the cars slashing through, brakes, smart move, well done. He's going to follow the cars through here. Now, his tires don't seem to be up to temp. You can tell his hands are shaking a little bit. He's moving that wheel, trying to find that grip. I think this may be a premonition of what's to come here. He's not pushing it very hard, but yet the tires don't seem to come in. Here he is rounding around the corner. This is generally a flat corner here, pushing the throttle down, but in this case it's not. Cox is a little bit on the outside. Berber tucks it in. Oh, it looks like he's getting a love tap. Oh, it looks like he definitely got a love tap because he spins off in the ground. Oh, he's not going to be a happy camper on that one. Cox desperately trying to make up all the positions he gave away. He's going chasing through the black car in front of him through the S's. Makes up quite a bit of time, even though he brakes right here into the turn. Isn't necessary. Seems to be hitting his lines at this point. The lift, tucks in, holds down the throttle. And let's see how you can get an exit from turn 8. Not the best exit from turn 8, but tends to get a better drive than the car in front of him. It's going to help him down this long straight going into turn 11 for the long back straight at Coda. Looks like he's got a better corner there. Can get into the draft, and it looks like he's not even have to outbrake him. He's just going to outdrive him down the straight. Got the draft, got a better corner exit speed. Well done. About time he did something right. Looks like Cox is going to have a little bit of trouble here. He recovers nicely, but it looks like a spin is on the way. Look at that, Mr. DJ. Loses control of the car, but a little quick hand movement there, gets it back in straight order. It's going to cost him a lot of time here. We're going to see Berber coming by, and you're going to see Cox smartly letting him go through as he tries to recover and immediately pit for his pit stop in the race. Cox immediately goes in for his pit stop and then swears. We're going to be editing that out, as the words that he used are not fit for the internet, that's for sure. Now back to Berber here as he keeps on chasing the field. He's coming up through the S's here onto turn 8. Nice braking maneuver, holds on tight, comes on in. Probably gonna have a great drive coming down turn 11 down the long back straight at Coda. And sure enough, he's in the draft. And one down. Sees the black car in front of him, gets a much better corner, much better driving there, and he's going to set him up quite soon. Coming around, tight complex. It's always a tricky corner here. Very difficult to figure out where to line, where to brake. Coming around the carousel, he's flat, full in the throttle, fourth gear. Fifth gear, 110 miles an hour there. Nice braking, carries a fair amount of speed. Let's see, will he outbrake him into turn 20? Comes in the inside. Oh, he's just going to get a better drive. Let's hope. No, black car comes through. He's got the draft. Oh, and he gets him to turn 1. Look at that. Well executed. Good cornering. Well done. We're going to watch this segment right here where Cox gets his last pass of the race. He winds up 19th. His worst finish yet in the Radical races. You can see here. He'll battle with this green car all the way to the end. Eventually catching up a couple seconds behind Berber and the car he was chasing. And immediately Philip is back in the hunt. This is a great segment here. He's chasing down this green Radical at turn 11 at Coda right before the long back straight. Tight turn in, gets on him, see if he can hang in his draft and make one of his classic passes at the end of the back straight. He's in the draft. I think he may outdrive him. No need for braking. Let's see what happens. He does. Oh, it's going to be an outbraking maneuver and a little bit of drafting. If he tucks it in, well, nope, it's outbraking. He holds it a little on the inside, and he loves those sleeping policemen, he does. Well done. Now, this will be his nemesis for the rest of the race. The white with red Radical. Now, watch this. We'll leave this on till the end of the race. We'll watch this flying lap. I think it's a 2:16 lap. One of the fastest of the race for Berber and Cox, for that matter. And what we can see here is Philip chasing this car down. Now, he was chasing him down for a number of laps. Looks like about 3 laps he was following this car. But he starts getting closer and closer. Looks like the other driver is getting tired. Philip is just getting started. There has been some rumors that during Philip's pit stop, they gave him some Guinness. Supposedly done something to Irish people. There was no blood test taken or urine test, so we can't deny or accept this rumor, but it does seem like it's a possibility based on how well he drives the last 3 laps. So I'm not trying to start trouble or anything, just noting that he tends to drive it a little bit better here. He catches up and he pulls off some awesome maneuvers. We go down the long back straight. turn 12. Tries to move right there. A little too early. Those sleeping policemen once again running them over. Into one of the most difficult complexes in the track. Holds it nice, gets a good drive out of there. Look at that, great drive. Look at that, look at him. He's deliberately hitting that shifter. He is ready to make the pass. He holds it tight. 110 miles an hour, 112. Great drive, 85 miles an hour on that corner. He's coming down, last turn, turn 20 at Circuit of the Americas. Goes for the inside. Does he get it? Does he get it? Oh boy, he holds it tight. Oh, right at the line. Philip beats Cox for sure in the last race. Well done, fellas. It was, oh, look at the cheering. I think he definitely had some Guinness. I don't know. I think that's video evidence right there. All in all, a wonderful weekend at Circuit of the Americas for the Radical Cup North America, sponsored by Blue Marble Ultra Premium Cocktails. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next month as we go to Virginia International Raceway in beautiful Virginia. The Virginia International Raceway should have given that away.